Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're watching Greenwave TV, alternative media television. So there's an international manhunt for Edward Snowden, who has leaked a lot of information, maybe a little bit to start. Says he has archives left to expose, depending on what happens to him. He made a statement quite morbidly, and I'm paraphrasing, saying that no matter what happens, whether or not he's captured, he's sent to jail, or he is murdered by the American government, the files are out there. And although they're heavily encrypted, can be exposed and are waiting to be exposed at any moment. Many have suspected that Snowden had been planning this breach for years. And it's important we think about this. What is most important? What is more important? Getting the truth out to the American people, exposing what's really going on behind the scenes with these data mining facilities, the way that they are trafficking and digesting and interpreting information, using information to their advantage. I mean, think about the narrative that the NSA, CIA, or FBI can create. Literally out of thin air, like they're painting a painting with a paintbrush to convict you of a crime. You take a look at the trial, Trayvon Martin with Zimmerman right now. Zimmerman's parents not even allowed to actually be in the courtroom, clearly racially divided on all accounts. You know, how could the NSA potentially use cell phone records, internet search engine history, things that maybe he was saying to friends and family confidentially over the phone, to their advantage, the prosecution's advantage, to destroy a person's chance of survival, destroy a person's chance of ever seeing daylight again? And what does that make Snowden? Does it make him a leaker in the traditional sense? Is he a truth teller? Or is he perhaps kind of dancing between the lines of what maybe is prudent and not prudent, having represented this company before, having represented the United States government in confidence, now exposing what he saw and many Americans believe, including myself, to be an aggressive totalitarian breach of our freedoms, of our civil liberties, of our constitutional rights. And really what I'm interested in is what's going to happen to Snowden. Will he be killed? Vladimir Putin, Russia, China are helping to safe harbor him. We've heard talk of him moving to Ecuador to seek asylum, kind of like what we saw with Julian Assange and WikiLeaks. But what's going to happen to him? What is going to be the end result? And how much change, positively, has Edward Snowden created? And what's in store? But what I really want to know, and what I'm really interested in particular, is what else does he have up his sleeve? What other kind of information or damning content has yet to see the light of day that could perhaps maybe shock and awe the American people and those of us around the world carefully tuned into this story? You know, we say, hey, where's Edward Snowden? It's kind of like looking for where's Waldo. But the bigger question, in my opinion, is how does this affect our society going forward? And what, if any, kind of impact does it really have on changing things for the better in a world where we're all being data mined 24/7? All of our cell phone conversations are being logged, our text messages, really almost you could argue our thoughts, how everything is turned into an algorithm, whether or not we're using YouTube or Google or any other search engine technology, or we have display ads that run in many of the videos like the one that you're watching, telling you what to buy, how to think, how to react to the environment around you. All of this being used to manipulate you, to manipulate the end result, your actions, and a lot of this purely for profit. You know, you look at the companies like Google, which really are monopolies that own the world, own the planet. I would argue are more powerful than the United States government, which is exactly the same reason why the United States government and governments around the world have their hands intertwined in interworking with these really government-run institutions now. What does this mean for our society at large? What does this mean for America? What does this mean for people? What does this mean for a world that once cherished individual freedom, liberty, and justice for all? I'm Christopher Green. You've been watching Greenwave TV, alternative media television. I just deliver the daily wave, hard-hitting and in your face. If you haven't already, please subscribe to us on YouTube at cgreen34, Facebook at Greenwave TV. Follow me personally at Greenwave and get it out to the viewing public. Peace.